Hello Last Fortress gamers. Greetings from NXN team. Today we are going to show you some tips and tricks related to Flying Fortress, which might be useful in combat. Mobbing zombies with a good durability reserve around 20% might start from Fortress level 3. You need to do a successful landing with Floating Fortress in order to utilize it. However, the Floating Fortress base is fragile while it travels, or in transit, so we need to have it aided. First, you will need to decide the spot you want to place your floating fortress. Then, send your main truck in a gathering station near that spot. Then start putting the floating fortress and immediately aid it with your main truck, which is near. During the flight time, it is disabled, and you need to protect the floating fortress base. Floating Fortress basically works as a second fortress for you, with a very fast station time regardless how far distance would be. So you can simply switch trucks between your Ford and FF in a 10 to 15 second span. After the successful landing, the main truck will be instantly recalled, so you will need to recall it fast and resend it in station. In transit, you can aid with 3 out of 3 lines, and once it's stationed, you can station 3 out of 3 lines there, or 5 out of 5 according to your upgrade. Remember, the 30 minutes cooldown is crucial for floating fortress safety, as you can't recall and can't move it, so you will need to keep defending it. If unluckily the floating fortress got destroyed, you will need a 24-hour cooldown before you are able to use it again. So remember to always protect it, and make sure to recall it before the full demolish. Floating Fortress gives you additional scouts, so 3 scouts instead of 2. Floating Fortress gives you additional stats to heroes in approximately 15 tiles around it, so let's simply say you can defend home city with Fortress and invade enemy city with Floating Fortress in the same exact time. Floating Fortress acts as a station for you, so it saves 20% of durability while mobbing zombies or doing the mutated zombies, which is really helpful towards the durability reservation. Our point of view, it's one of the best features tactically. You can be presented in two places at same time with very fast swap timing, even if you will be using only one superline. Like me, you can hit from floating fortress, then recall the line to your fort, and hit from fort. Then station an FF and hit from it. Repeat. Our last tip for today would be, during recalling the floating fortress, don't directly recall it to the base. Instead, send it to a different location, then recall it while in transit. It will shorten the recall time by 50% approximately. I hope you liked this video about my personal gameplay. Many other people might have different gameplays related to the floating fortress. Happy gaming, and see you in next videos.